Hello, you're watching Drift Talk, Drift to the Point, Politics and Society. For whatever walks of life, everybody dreams to have a dream job and for career path, growth, and stability and security. One of the best alternatives is multi-level marketing or MLM businesses that you might have heard. For sure, it's not easy, but it's possible if you can devote, you plan well, you have strategies, and you're into it. You spend time, you devote your life on it. And for those who are successful, they can earn and generate millions and millions and hundreds of millions of dollars per year or for in the long run. And now, imagine you are one of the devoted business in this industry, and you've generated a fortune for the company. Surely you risk your life, for the company. And one day, after you've generated hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars, created all the networks, it's not just about your life, but it's also dependent, on your networks. And one day, you are just become obsolete by the company. So what happened? This is an interesting case. We are going to talk about a global company in the industry who somehow has disconnected one of the best devoting executive in the company. Today I'm with Mr. Surachet Wong Lau, CEO Ascender Global Company Limited. Mr. Surachet Wong Lau, CEO Ascender Global Company Limited. สวัสดีครับ
Yes. สวัสดีครับ
I'm also excited.
Yes.
This is the first time invited. We are honored to invite someone like you. Okay, surely we are family, we are acquainted. No, actually, I call you brother.
Yes.
Because I've seen you and your wife been running this business for years.
Yes, sir.
And you surely devoted. I
Yes.
witnessed myself in the events, and all your networks, they has discipline on this.
Yes.
Okay, so perhaps you can introduce yourself and we can take our audiences through your story.
Thank you so much. สวัสดีครับ My name is Surachet Wong Lau, and as Professor X already introduced, I am a former Herbalife President's team member, a Herbalife distributor at the core identity. Okay, and I had been so for 26 years. A devoted distributor, building network of customers and distributors and leaders in the country, globally, and I've been training the knowledge innovations. I've been giving talks and seminars and workshops to the organization, and I can proudly say that I am part of the success of the country and the company's global growth. I am part of that. Yes,
So
I have been number one for 16 years in
For
Thailand.
16 years, I think that even in Thailand, the company,
Yes.
Herbalife Thailand.
Herbalife Thailand,
I think
yes.
that's the company was at its infancy stage. I think was the company just established when you joined?
No, the company was well established already. When I started 26 years ago, the Herbalife was in the 90s back then. Okay, back then I started when I just graduated from university, and then I was an engineering bachelor.
Yes.
And then I applied from the newspaper. This company is interesting. It's looking for a person who is dynamic, English speaking. So I called in, and then this person answered the phone, and then I went into the building, and then it turned out it was an Herbalife meeting. Long story short, I signed up, and I met my sponsor, who is now the CEO of the company, Mr. Stefan Graziani, and I signed up, and I became a distributor, and I've worked hard I have built customers, have helped customers lose weight, I've helped customers gain their health. Me and my wife, we are proud to be distributors of Herbalife for the past 26 years, and my wife joined me 16 years ago. She was my former secretary.
Oh, I see. I see.
But then she came along, and then she still is the best person, hardworking in the company. One of the hardest
Kunati.
Coach Nati. She's very hardworking. And she became the first lifetime achievement of Asia, 1 million lifetime achievement award, and 2 million lifetime achievement award, and 3 million lifetime achievement award, of which 45 years no one has done this record, but she has done it. All right. So I'm very lucky to have met my wife, and Coach Nati and I, we have built the system, the network, the customer base, not only for our organizations, but for everyone's organizations, because the way I think is that Herbalife is my home, my company. I mean, I am even buying shares, right? So I think of myself as a shareholder as well, not just a distributor, right? So it's like, it's my everything. It's my everything. That
It's your soul, I mean, your devotions, okay?
Yeah.
Indeed, surely the company like this is open to everyone. But should everyone become successful, you really need to devote your soul and life, yeah?
Yes.
And work with strategies and
because I used to say there are three things I'm so proud of. I'm so glad. One is I have my life. Two, I have my wife. Three, I have Herbalife.
Free life.
But I can no longer say the third one because a year ago, what happened is that almost a year actually, May of last year, I got a call from the company saying that my contract has now been terminated.
A company in Thailand.
Yes.
A company in Thailand.
Yes.
Just one day.
The staff of Thailand.
So that's the
called
first
me.
time you discovered that there was something wrong with your account.
Oh, they suspended me long before that, 6 months ago, because of the politics and what's going on inside. But that's why I'm seeking justice right now. You know, but I love the company. I love the products. I still do.
Yeah, as we can see from the pictures, I mean, there are lots of people here.
Yes.
I mean, are they your networks?
Yes, my team members, my customers, my friends, well, my former friends, now they're disappearing.
Oh, because I think one unique thing about Herbalife is not just for anyone. You really need to have strong discipline, especially your health, your figures, your shape. Yeah. So I think you really need to have discipline to start with.
Yes.
And then you need to design your strategies, organizing different activities.
I have devoted so much into building this network. We even have systems and payout customers who want to compete in a weight loss challenge. Right? We have systems we have built, and we share these ideas to the community of organizations for free. We fly to many countries: Malaysia, Philippines, Indonesia, Japan, Korea, USA, Australia.
So
flying.
not only the revenues that you have been contributing to the company,
Yes.
but the learning curve as well, the
Yes.
knowledge management that you
Yes.
share
Yes.
with all the network leaders around the world.
Of course, free of charge, sir. But I might add that. And one day last year, they contacted me they terminated my contract out of false accusation. And can I just go on to the detail?
False accusation.
Yeah, because right now, because the thing is, Herbalife has been around for so long, and there's so many ways of working. But honestly, easily understanding, there are two ways of working: online and offline. Okay, you can do it online, or you can do it offline. I'm the online tribe. the other people in Thailand are the offline tribe.
Okay.
Yeah, the majority. I'm the minority. And
So you've been doing online.
yeah. Basically, my major income is from online.
Okay.
I do have offline strategy as well, but my major income was from online. But that's the conflict. That's the start of the conflict of being different in doing business, and that's part of the reason I got terminated unfairly. Because
How come? I mean, didn't you know from the beginning that the company allowed the online channel?
Yeah, actually, the company, if you would show the slide, the company actually flew in from the U.S.
Okay.
The other slide with the dinner,
Okay, which
Yeah.
one?
maybe the
think
one
we can
that they have
show-
dinner with. Yeah, the company flew in to come and talk to me and my wife before all the president's team meeting one day. Okay, one day before all the president's team meeting.
Okay, your position is the president.
Yeah, I'm the highest. I was the highest. I'm still the highest, top rank. And the company flew in Mr. Rob Levy, Mr. Rob Levy and his GM. I won't mention his name, but yes, from the Thailand GM and Rob Levy came along to instruct me, ask me. So specifically, he asked me, "What do you want?" Specifically, my wife asked him, "What do you want from me?
Okay. Why are you doing this?
Why are you here? Why are you here?" He flew in. He flew in and he said, Rob Levy flew in and he said, I want to be the company bigger than this company. I mean, the sales, right?
On the right, yeah, sure.
And when I say, oh, if you want to increase the sales, maybe we should do an online strategy
Okay.
to increase the sale. Maybe this
Okay.
innovation of e-commerce will help open up the gate.
Yes.
And the sales of the Herbalife products will increase. Would you like to go ahead and test this project? Rob Levy and the GM along at the Aero One Hotel.
So Mr. Rob Levy, as
Yes,
we see
yes,
from the
yes,
picture,
yes, he was there.
actually flew.
Yes, he was there,
Thailand.
flew in with the GM and asked me and my wife what I wanted to do to make
to
increase
grow,
the
yeah,
sales,
to
to
increase
grow.
the sales, yeah.
And then we did it on his blessing.
Okay.
And we invested. We went to do learning and did the project upon their approval, but without the knowing of other distributors. This is a secret project.
Okay.
But when the secret got out, because we have to test, specifically we did the e-commerce on Shopee. You know Shopee,
Yeah.
right? Shopee accounts for maybe 60-70% of e-commerce sales
Sure.
in Thailand, right? So it's a big market there.
Okay.
So we did put up the site, okay, on Shopee, Herbalife site on Shopee, and selling at full price. But if you look at it right now at Shopee, and you search, oh, there's so many discount products.
So a different, variety in prices,
Yes.
which is not quite the correct way of
Not the
doing it.
correct way. We did it, we tested it, we put it up nicely, and we sold at full price.
price, yeah.
Full price. And we got the leads. We got customers. We were so excited, like, hey, this is happening. This is going to save the company. This is going to make it grow so fast. I got so excited. And I was ready. Sorry.
Yeah, because allow me to share some knowledge with the audiences. Because usually in these businesses, I mean, you can sell offline, or if you are to sell online or some channels other than on ground or on site. You shall sell at full prices because different distributors may have their pricing strategies differently, the margins. So in order not to hurt or to be fair, to be honest, you need to sell at full price.
Yeah, and we did sell at full price. Okay, and anyway, somebody who doesn't know that we're working together in the company, somebody reported into the Telegram group of the company that, Coach Ed and Coach Nati is doing this. Is this legal? Of course, this is not approved yet because it's a pilot project.
It's pilot.
Pilot
Okay.
between the CEO, the president, and this distributor. And these people, they don't know anything. And then somebody reported it. And then I think 1 week, 2 weeks, or 1 month later, I got suspended. Suspended from the ethics department, saying, "Hey, Surajit, you were doing it an illegal."
You were informed in writing.
In writing that I have been doing an illegal distribution channel on Shopee. What? But you told me. And they said, "Oh, this pillar of executive a different pillar than the MPC." The MPC is Member Practice Commissioner or the Ethics Department. And they have no control of this Ethics Department. And this Ethics Department somehow has power over the CEO to terminate the contract upon which the CEO executed the execution himself. And somehow there is no listening, and there is no way that I can intervene. There's no way that I can prove, submit the facts that the wrongdoing has been done to me.
Okay.
There's no way.
Okay. I'm an outsider, but hearing from this, if the ethics committee has decided to do this to you, but didn't the committee do this to other people involved as well, like Rob or some CEO? I mean, if they suspended your account, the committee should suspend other people's
That
account
is why
as well.
today, sir, I am seeking justice not only for me. I'm seeking justice for all distributors around the world whose wrongdoings have been done to them, whose income they've worked so hard all their lives for the passive incomes, for their royalties, for their bonus, for their earnings, and they ripped away just like that. You know what my life has been like in the past 1 year? I can tell you it's not easy. It's still not easy.
Because the business, the company is your life, and you say you've got 3 lives, and then one day, I mean, your life is deprived away from you, and then how could you go on? Because you surely wish to work this, even you passed away, and then your children can work on.
Yes, the passive income that I'm expecting, even if I'm gone, my income will still take care of my family and my children. The company promised this to me. The company promised this to me, and all of a sudden, without notice, without warning, 0 income for the next month. The income stopped, sir, but the expense doesn't stop.
Doesn't.
I got kids. I got my home. The kids have to go to school. The kids have to eat. You know, I was in shock emotionally. I was stressed physically.
The minute your accounts was suspended. Right?
Yes, yes. I couldn't sell any products. I thought it was the only source of income for me. Herbalife was the only source of income for me, and it was then cut off. And that's why, I am no longer afraid to tell the truth. I want to stand up to do the right thing for everyone around the world. Okay, so what happened is that I went to do the press release on Monday, as you know it, on Monday. And on Tuesday, I went to the office of the Consumer Protection Board to complain about what happens. And then you know what? Let's talk about law now, for example.
The OCPB, or the Office of the Consumer Protection Board, usually in charge of any appeals, for wrongdoing of the suppliers or companies. But what's their responses?
Yeah, but the downside of going to the OCPB, it's not their fault though, but it's just their setting. It's that they only accept complaints from consumers. and we are Herbalife distributors. So distributors are not considered consumers. So easily speaking, it's like a B2C and B2B. The OCPB only accept B2C,
Cases.
and we are B2B, unfortunately.
So CPB,
So
OCPB
they,
is
so
not on our watch.
yeah, so they accept our document, but they knowingly they can't do
They're not
anything
gonna
much.
proceed
They're not going to do
anything.
much. So I went to the TCCT, the Trade Competition Commission of Thailand, the next day, and report the same thing to the TCCT. And this TCCT, they have the investigators. Okay, thanks a lot for doing that. And they accepted my case and asked a lot of things. And they said we have a case, a strong case that they will work on it. And if the case proves right, the company is subject to be fined 10% of the sales or total sales of that year. But the penalty will be charged to the state. Not to me, not to me. So my question is, when will I be compensated? You know, when will I get the money that I have lost? Okay, I went to the OCPB, they cannot help. I went to the TCCT, I cannot help. Surely there must be something I can do, right? So that's why I went to the parliament.
So you went to the parliament?
I went to the parliament to submit the letter to
meet one of the MPs?
One of the MP at the parliament to request that the law be amended because there's a gap in this. And
I think we have the letter.
Yes.
จดหมายนะครับมีครับ Yeah, we have the
Yes,
letter.
so these 4 letters are stating that, so what happened is that I am as a top-tier independent distributor of Herbalife for 26 years with a network of more than 10,000 people and cumulative sales exceeding, you know, one is not 280, it's more than 1,000 million baht. And I was terminated by the company on the grounds that I sold the products through online channel in violation of the rules, despite being received approval from Herbalife. Okay, so these are 4 legal issues. First one is unfair exercise of superior bargaining power. Okay, the distributor depended on the company for nearly 100% of the income, far exceeding the 30% threshold set by law. Okay, I am not allowed to do any other businesses as a distributor. If I sell other products, I got suspended. If I do other business, I got suspended. If I do this, I can only sell Herbalife products. That's number 1. Number 2, imposing conditions that restrict business operations. Distributors were banned from selling online while the company opened its own online stores. That's so hypocrite.
So that doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, this shouldn't be allowed, but the company is actually
Doing it
conducting
themselves.
it.
Yes, yeah, exactly. And you asked me how to do it, and you fired me, and then you did it yourself.
I'm seeing double standards right here. First, you are suspended while you are soliciting with the top executives, one of the top leaders.
Yeah.
But how come the accounts of the top leaders or executives haven't been suspended?
Exactly.
That's one standard.
Exactly.
Second, you shouldn't do it online. But then I just check, from Shoppee's, and all the products are on sales, and they are fighting each other because they are on sale at full prices.
Yes.
Different promotions.
Yes.
That's really wrong for any company in MLM to do
Yes.
it.
Yes.
That's two double standards.
Exactly. Number 3 is unilateral contract modification and failure to notify the registrar, meaning online selling restrictions were added unilaterally. The distributors never consented. Meaning 20 years ago, I signed up on the distributor contract, said nothing about online contract, online business practices.
Okay, no prohibition or no
26 years ago, nothing.
commissions. Yeah, 20
And
years
now,
ago.
You can't do this, you can't do that, you can't say this, you can't say that.
Okay.
Where did I sign and not to do that? I never
No
signed.
new contract.
No
has
new
been
contract.
signed either.
Yes. And the 4th one is unfair contract terms. Standard form contracts allow the company to modify or terminate at its sole discretion. I have no defense whatsoever. They can fire me anytime. So-called passive income and financial stability. There's no there's no financial stability. It's a hallucination because you cut me out. You broke your word. Okay, so now I'm seeking justice. I am not complaining. I am not like holding a grudge, the hurt against the company. I'm willing to let it go. I'm willing to make it work for everyone. If the CEO, if the executive, if the leaders would be willing to restore the integrity of the company that the founder of this company once started, Mr. Mark Hughes and Jim Rohn, they're my teachers. And I still hold the philosophy until this day, until now, sir. And I still believe that the company will do the right thing.
Are they all aware of what happens now to you? What happens?
I think they're fully aware, sir.
Yeah, this is not about Herbalife Thailand. This is about Herbalife because the leaders flew to Thailand to discuss with you. So this is not about Herbalife Thailand. This is Herbalife.
Yes, yes.
So are they all aware of this?
I know they are aware.
The CEO is aware of this.
The CEO is now aware, and it's just a matter of time and decision of what they're gonna do. Yeah, I can't say for them what they're gonna do, but I will stand that they will do the right thing. And I ask the leaders inside the company who are now afraid to say the right things, to be brave, because they can't say anything against the company, because if they say anything against the company, they get violated, they get suspended, they get terminated like me. So I am now calling you, invisible leaders of the company, to speak the truth.
Yeah. So to me, I think we need to look at the ethics of the ethics committee.
Yes.
Yeah. Because I mean, if
who is watching the watchman?
Yeah. If the CEO or the leaders are a bit undecisive about the reconciliation or to set zero on this malpractice, they should let everyone go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, how come you are victimized on this, and other people involved are not punished?
Not punished
on this.
It's double standard.
If they are not going to punish anyone, they shouldn't do that to you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the ethics that the ethics committee should look at.
Yeah, return my state, return my dignity, return my income, restore the integrity of the company, please. Stefan Graziani, Rob Levy, Tom Harns, Chobi King.
Now look at the distributor side, or we call consumer side. Should the consumers would like to join the business, I think this might affect somehow.
It would surely affect the confidence of the consumers, of the distributors that are taking Herbalife products. But I seek that this will end soon and justice will be restored, integrity will be restored.
Now the distributors in your network, they know and they know. Are they surprised? Are they shocked? And what are they talking about right now?
They are afraid and timid, and they cannot speak much, because if they speak, they will get the same consequence. Okay. Only the ones who are outside of Herbalife now can speak freely, like me. Yeah.
Now, when this happened, okay, this is the network multi-level marketing. When your account suspended, the people in your networks or people under you, in your network, what are they doing now? I mean, the revenues and commissions goes to who now?
Yes, the income that I used to have, now zero, now goes to my former, I don't know if this goes to my former upline, which is Mr. Stefan Graziani.
Upline or sponsored?
Yeah, my sponsor, who is now the CEO. He's holding he's my sponsor, and he now moved to become the CEO. And anyway, the income that I used to make, now either Mr. Stefan is receiving it or the company is receiving it, but surely I'm not receiving it. Yes. So
now I see another ethical concern to me. I mean, if this is a dispute, that commissions, okay, from the sales shouldn't go to anybody. Yeah, it can go to the company, but as a custody, you know what I mean?
Yeah, as a custody.
Yeah, it shouldn't benefit anyone.
Oh, yes.
Until this case is settled.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the integrity.
But
That's the ethics.
But we never have the power or the authority to scrutinize on that. That's why we're seeking justice to I'm not saying that I am right. I'm saying that please be fair and open up all the evidences, open all the facts, and decide for yourself who is right and what needs to be done.
Yes.
Okay? Don't decide that I am right or wrong yet, but look for yourself, look at the truth, and then help me stand and make it correct.
I think people in this business, they all share the same vision, the same goals, there are principles and fundamentals that they share, and it's not about right or wrong for sure. It's about moving forward with the company, and the sponsor like you or the network leader like you would like to increase the sales, to push the company forwards, to make the lives of everyone, your family and your distributors better. So I think it's about how we can solve this problem. It's a problem. Every company has a problem. But if you are not going to solve or take any action, it's you don't have that leadership. You always promote on leaders. I mean, any company, apart from MLM, we signify on the sense of leadership.
Yes.
And you always want people, any distributor, to become a leader. So I think this is a great example that you need to show.
Yeah, from pain, from suffering to purpose now. Now I am not just seeking justice for myself, sir. I am seeking justice and seeking transformation for Thailand, for the world. Not just Herbalife to restore the integrity, but for Thailand to amend the law so that future distributors of any company will be protected by the Consumer Protection Commission, right? And the TCC, the Commission Trade, also amend something that will help the people for the better, and that's my stand now, sir.
Yeah. So allow me to add more information as someone who also works at the parliament. Yes, in Thailand we have the processes, to push the law to introduce and legalize any particular law, and usually come from the problems of the people, of their citizens or people, anybody in Thailand, even expatriates. I'm surely because now, as you went there, and then MP acknowledged that, and MP works in different committees. There are about, let's say, 30 committees who are responsible for different issues, different areas of the people's lives. Okay, for this one, surely it's under perhaps commerce, some commercial laws. Okay,
there's so many things that we can escalate more.
Okay, if you consult your lawyers, they might say, should that law be legalized and introduced? You cannot backdate it. No. If you haven't settled this, Mr. Surachet can sue you, both to the court, and also submit the issues to the member of parliament and the Senate. Then it counts.
Yes.
That laws legitimize your appeals.
Right.
Yeah.
So
this is for your information.
Thank you, sir. And that's exactly my next move. We went to the parliament already to the MP, and next move we will go to the Senate, and we will go international, and hopefully this documentary in English speaking will help broadcasting this information.
This is just actually to share just some tiny bit of our story, and I think the whole objective is to settle this, to discuss this. I mean, before you were small distributors and you have done this far.
Yes.
I think about day one. The first day the company invited Surachet, to do this, and he actually performed, or actually outperformed. You need to stand out, and then this happens to him. I think we can actually settle this without that because this will harm the reputations.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Hopefully.
mean not to harm, but this will show that you would like to keep your reputation or not.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't go that way.
Yeah.
But either way, I commit my life to seeking the truth, and do or die, the truth will set me free. Yeah.
Yeah, I think for those of you who are watching this, you've got to understand that this business is quite unique and different. It's not like a top executive of a company get fired and that's it. But direct marketing or MLM businesses, you do it for life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean not just for life. I mean you passed away, it passed on to your children. So I think because of that, when you're in business, you need to, you're all in. You're all in. You're 24 hours. When you sleep, when you're eating, you think about how you move forwards.
Yeah.
And in the business of people, it's people business for people. So when you think about any strategies, the outcomes, goes to you and everyone. Yeah. I mean, if people who work with you in your networks are not paid forward, then you can move forward.
Yeah.
So I think it's a very delicate business, and they really need to show the sincerity. So I think any company at all neglect on this, showing negligence instead of taking actions. I don't think that's a very it doesn't show credibility. Or sincerity to the public at large.
Yeah, either international companies or Thai companies, any companies that are lacking integrity should really be wiped out from the face of Thailand and the world, because there are a lot of scammers, right? Scammers, there's so different types. You can scam people as a person, or the scammer as an organization or companies, right? That scam people again and again and again. We're talking about legitimate companies that actually do wrongdoings to people and get away with it, right? This should be stopped. Okay, not just Herbalife, but any companies to the people.
I think Herbalife, it's a very reputable company for sure. I'm an outsider, and I look at Herbalife even before I knew you. Oh, this is all the products are quite unique. You promote health, you focus on health, and now I know you, and then I've been seeing you doing different activities. I actually was in the MLM business before, but with another company, and then gosh, I mean, Herbalife even got, screen people, and you need to show discipline, you need to have discipline, you need to have some activities that other company,
Okay. So lastly, I just want to say, please, distributors, help me. You know me. You know Nati. If you see Stefan, if you see Rob, please say hi to him and say Chet and Nati say hi. And say Chet and Nati wants their compensation. And Chet and Nati wants the distributors who got their IDs cut compensated too around the world. Please, if you see him, tell him that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, because you've been generating hundreds of millions of dollars for the company. Okay. Now, should the top executive would like to contact you, and they know?
You know my number, you know my home, you know my line, you know my text. Okay, call me. I'm willing to put this aside and move forward for everyone. Really.
Okay. Now, last words for anybody who would like to join the business. Because we know scammers who are scam people, and they are not actually MLM company. But now this is quite distinctive.
Well, I would say
because you are president, and then you've generated hundreds of millions of dollars, and and then you have
Yes,
this.
sir. I would say that anyone who is watching this who are not consumers yet, I mean, I would suggest you still should take Herbalife Shake. It's a great product. You know, it is still the best product in the world. But the inside operation is not in its integrity. And I need to restore that. So they're two different things. The products are great. The people operating it, yeah, it's different one. Yeah.
So in this economic downturn, we know in this economic downturn we have there are wars over there. There are stagflations. So I think people even are more concerned and more cautious when they select any company to work with. So I think this is very serious for years to come. And when people are become more selective, and today our digital world, informations are online, and then they are exposed to all of these information and cases. So I think we need to show the integrity and honesty, sincerity, leadership. Okay, so thank you very much indeed ครับ
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So please follow us Drift Talk and hopefully we don't need to see each other again.
Okay.
Because
we will
the case
talk
might be settled tomorrow.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or
settled
we talk
tomorrow.
about other subjects.
Yeah, talk about other subjects.
All right.
More positive.
Right.
Yeah. Otherwise, we will see you more often.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much indeed ครับ
ครับ